Guys, and welcome back to another episode of AMC's Corner. How you all doing out there? So it's Saturday. Car's been sitting in the yard here a week, and I've been able to get out 15 minutes here, 20 minutes there before and after work to get to where we are right now. So why don't you guys take a quick look and see where we are.
It's 6:37 in the morning. Just about to start to rain out here. Figured I want to get a little ahead of the game, so I'm out here pulling some spark plugs. I pulled 2 plugs out of the driver's side bank, and so far they don't look too bad for how old they are. That one and the other one there. So I think right now we're going to pull this air filter off. I already did this once, and I know that it's pretty seized up in there. And that's the choke. And it don't move, and the throttle blades, nothing moves. So I think I should try to pull this carb off of here and take it to work and see if we can get at least that freed up for now. I haven't really done anything with the engine being locked up. I saw it move a little bit, and we'll deal with that. So yeah, I don't have much time, so I'm pulling this carb. Alright, well, there's the carburetor, looking pretty rusty and corroded. But not too bad, I guess. We'll have to get in there and see what it really looks like. But the good news, I guess, hopefully you guys can see down in there, is I look down into the intake, and it looks pretty clean in there. I mean, no water got in there from there. I don't think any water got in there at all, by how the plugs looked and all that. But anyways, the rain's starting to pick up. My tools are getting wet, and I don't like that kind. Alright guys, it's been a long day of fixing cars, so I finally got a chance to stop fixing other people's broken stuff. I got Nissan Altima all over the place, getting this one out of the cabbage. But yeah, I got a little time to get in here and take this carburetor apart. I had it soaking all day in a little bit of thinned out tranny fluid, and it did a little bit of justice. But as corroded and corroded as the outside of this thing is, the inside, everything still seems to be nice and functional in here, aside from the choke here. This is the choke butterfly valve right here is frozen, is pretty frozen, and then the throttle butterfly here is pretty jammed right up. So they're frozen in the aluminum here and over here. And then the pivot for the accelerator pump, that's this piece here, the pivot here is stuck, but the pump itself should actually pump a little fluid when yeah, there we go. And yeah, the accelerator pump, well, it went in but didn't come back out. That means it moves, that means it'll move again. So yeah, I mean, as corroded and corroded as it looks, as long as I can get this throttle butterfly working and this choke butterfly working, I'm probably going to modify this. It has the auto choke. I'm probably just going to cut that right off of there, get rid of that, and put my own little system for a manual choke. I like old carbureted cars with a manual choke rather than have the automatic choke. Yeah. So yeah, good news there. Seems like everything on the inside of this car is really nice. I'm really surprised that this is so functional for being so corrody on the outside. The screws didn't want to come out. I had to use the trusty old impact driver. Well, anyways, I'm gonna let this thing sit in some penetrating oil overnight, and hopefully we can tackle into these throttle butterflies. I can get a nice carb rebuild kit for this thing local. I think it's only like $15 or so. They have it right at Center's Auto Supply. We'll ship that right up. So awesome. One less thing to worry about.
Well, yeah, there we are. Yeah, you see that carburetor was pretty rough, and I've actually got it all right here in a box. But that's where the carburetor is at the moment. We got to get that together. No big deal though. Once the engine spun over, which we'll take a look at shortly, I figured it was time to order a bunch of parts. So we got a nice carb rebuild kit here. Pretty basic kit, but it's a pretty basic carburetor. But the most important thing that happened Let's see if we can set you guys up to see this. Really isn't gonna be much to see, but you'll hear it. I don't know if you guys can see anything there. Why don't we yeah, we go put you right here on the radiator. I guess you can watch the rotor there. Now that's awesome. That's big. That right there means it's gonna run. It spins over nice. I got those other two spark plugs out, and they were just like this side here, nice and clean. So first thing we got to do though is I need it's still got the old motor oil in it. I kind of regret spinning it over with the old oil, but other than being a little dirty, still smells like oil. I mean, it's just old oil. Still seems nice and unsludged. So we got to take a ride right now because you know, we got to go pick up some oil, and I figured it'd be a good chance to get up to this place where I made a charity contribution bid on another vehicle. You know, it's not all about cars, Ames's Automotive Corner, but it's pretty much anything cool that I'm doing, whether it be a classic old car, or the rally wagon, the Sonnet, work at the shop. So you know, anything interesting I'm going to show you guys. So yeah, I made a bid on something. I'm kind of regretting it because it's kind of big and I don't know where I'm going to put it. I'm not really going to give it away right now. I'll let you guys see it when I see it, but I've heard it can do the Kessel run in 12 parsecs. So when we go take a ride, go pick up some supplies and go take a look at what I might own. Alright guys, just picking up some junk here at the Wally World. Oil drain plug and the filter, but gotta take a look at the new purchase here. There it is right there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna own that. I made that joke bid, but I like the forced perspective of it. But here's the bid thing here, and yeah, I made that bid. I didn't really think I was gonna own it, but yeah. Alright boys, we had to get this car running. Good progress on the car. I got the old lady, she's being a real trooper, demolding the inside, doing a great job of that. I got some progress and a couple of setbacks on the engine, but I think first I want to do a little mail call. This is actually, I think, going to be my first mail call. Another YouTuber, Ben LeBlanc, sent me a little card here. Yeah. Or actually, it's his sticker for his channel. Pretty cool. See if we can open it. Oh. So first off, he's got a little sticky note attached to it. Bear with me here. The race is on, Ben LeBlanc. The race is on, bro. And that's his sticker right there. That's his channel, his Instagram. Young guy, real young guy, doing the same kind of stuff I'm doing here in his carport, rebuilding an antique Ford. Pretty impressive show he puts on for a young guy. Not a lot of subscribers though, kind of like my channel in the beginning. I had like no subscribers, but it really doesn't matter. It's not about that. It's about it's about doing it for me, doing it for you, doing it for everybody, and just having a blast on YouTube and sharing. So yeah, check out Ben LeBlanc. And anyways, let me take a quick look around. We'll start with what the old lady's doing because I'm hella impressed. Look at that. Look at the whiteness she's getting out of it. She got that, like, that headliner looks brand new. That's how it used to look. And then now it's nasty gross, makes you want to cough just looking at it. And she's got it nicely done inside. She's got the windows cleaned with the mildew stuff kind of got in there. I got the seats out of it. One thing about these Saabs, my Sonnet was the same way. These seats, you don't need any tools to remove the seat. You pull the little lever that lets you go forward or back, and you go all the way forward, and the seats come right out of it for easy cleaning. Got some plugs in it. Got the cap, rotor. Unfortunately, the points that they sent me weren't the correct points, so I ended up just sanding and cleaning those points. They cleaned up all right. Got the alternator in it. Unfortunately, another setback. The belt they gave me is not the right belt, too short. Coil in it, and that's all set. So yeah, plugs all up and in. And I think it's time to maybe see if we can get this thing to fire over a little bit on the bottle, on the carbon choke cleaner here. So let me set you guys up, and if my lovely assistant could man the key for me. Now there might be a little fire and smoke and sparks, and might have to put you guys out, but let's see what we can get going on. I'm not ready yet, honey. You hold on. You hold your horses for a moment. My trusty fire put her out a rag, so yeah. Oh, hold on. Yeah, did that last time. Gotta hook the battery up. Alright, go. Yeah, that was running. That was running, yeah, boys. That's it, you know, just a carburetor away, and this thing's going down the street. Awesome, awesome. Little smoky, that's for sure. But that's what we want. We want to see some smoke. But yeah, it lives. It does what it needs to do. Like I said, we had to run this on some crappy plug wires. I think that might have been why we had that spitting and farting, and I'm sure the valves aren't seating yet, but they'll come out of it. They'll come out of it. All right, boys. I think that's enough for the show today. We're going to continue on getting the interior clean. I'm going to neaten this up. I've still got to build this carburetor and get the fuel system squared away. But you need three things to make an engine run: compression, we got that; spark, we got that. Now just tackle the fuel system. I think that's a pretty good point to end the show today, and we'll get the fuel system on another show. Maybe tomorrow if it's not raining. You know, and if it's raining, I went and picked up a nice canopy to make this outside work go easy. So yeah, boys, I think that's about the show for today, and I'm happy as hell. I'm happy. She runs. It's only a matter of time now, boys. And until next time, keep it out of the cabbage.